being recorded for YouTube.
Prosecute you later.
Alright, morning guys.
Morning.
So do you guys remember what we talked about on Friday?
No idea.
Bicycles.
No. No, well, yes.
Fancy private.
No, kinda.
Dropping tan and Hoover, I don't know.
We talked about rules. How should we react if we see a rule violation?
I'll report it. Confront the individual.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what it is, yeah.
Call a stop, basically. Which is a DuPont program, but I guess. Basically walk up and say, hey, do you realize what you were doing? Because what advantage does that have?
Sharing the knowledge.
Sharing the knowledge, big thing.
Well, you're pointing it out to them right away so they can be safe.
There you go. You're stopping the behavior, right? Because if you just call me up and I'm 45 minutes away, then I can't really just be like, hey, stop it. It doesn't work like that, right? Going into today, when do we need to back?
As little as possible.
As little as possible? Why?
It's the most risky maneuver.
Yeah. So how do we make that decision whether or not we need to back? Or where we need to back?
Real off case, we gotta back all the time, I said, no, what truck you got?
Yeah. So we're always backing.
Front was always back.
Just depends on what's surrounding the container.
Yeah, what's surrounding the container?
And if it's too close or you don't feel comfortable, call or haul it.
Holler, call it, yeah.
Take a picture of it so you can, so everybody can see, okay, yeah, I made the right choice or.
This has to do with routing too, right? So how can we route to make sure that we're not backing where we don't need to? Or sequencing? Sorry about that. Bueller.
Bueller.
Dealer's day out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
Give us something. Come on, quick.
it's not for me to tell you. It is, but it's not. This is about you guys. So how about ASLs? When is it a good time to back for you guys?
Missed the total, go back up.
Try never to. I'm trying to route everything so I don't have to, you know.
Anytime
Constantly thinking, constantly knowing, you know.
Where you have a safe area to do it, you try to route to that area.
There you
Where
go.
you have a situation where you can see better and it's less of a danger for you to back up.
Yep. And that goes with every line of business, right? It's not just our residential ASLs, it's not just our rear load, it's not just our roll-off, not just our front load. If you miss a container or you miss your turn, is it safer to drive around the block or to back up where you're at?
Drive around the block.
Okay? You don't have to do that reset and pause, and you don't have the probability on a roadway of someone trying to run into you because they're not expecting you to back up, right? Does that make sense? So how else can we make that decision? What goes through your head when you have to decide whether or not you have to back up?
Who's behind you?
Who's behind you? Yeah, that's a big one.
I guess how clear is your sighted vision?
Yep. Because we don't want to back around what?
Corner or something like that.
Unless we absolutely have to.
Yeah, building, everything else.
Don't want to have to back through
In the intersection.
the intersections, yeah.
Or across the roadway.
Or across the roadway, yeah. which we have a couple of those that are less than desirable. So what's the takeaway of the conversation today, guys?
Avoid backing,
What's that?
avoid backing.
Avoid backing? Yeah.
Risk assessment.
Risk assessment, yeah. What are you gonna say?
Know your surroundings.
Know your surroundings, yeah.
I won that money at Kmart.
And routing issues.
All very important. It's not very important that we're worrying about State Mart right now, though, John. So let's have a safe day. Just remember to keep that in the back of your head of knowing when you need to back up, okay?
Damn, I don't do that, I wanna back up today.
Let's have a safe day.
Yeah, mine, I'm not the backup today. You're not my backup.
I